Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Futuristic Approach. This tutorial is primarily for showing you the usage of machine learning in day-to-day life. So basically we have a set of data. I have iPhone price, let's say. I'll open it. This is the iPhone price which has been given in this data. It is a very small data in this. It says that version 1 has a price of $499 and it is starting from the iPhone version. Basically iPhone price, iPhone 1 had some value, 2 had some value, and 12 had some value. So based on these data you can predict the version number, and you can predict the price of the iPhone. Let's say version 16 have some price, so that price we will be able to predict using machine learning model. So how to do that I'll show you in code. So open your VS Code or PyCharm, whichever you are having, and make a file ml. Like I have made ml.py. Now in this, what you do, this data which I have shown you, this CSV file, this should be there over here only, like iPhone price CSV. So this data should be there inside your folder, on the same folder. So you can right click on this and then open in Finder, and then you can paste that data. Else this is for Mac user, or a Windows user can open it. Explorer will open and then they can paste that data over there. So first of all I'll show you the basic graphical formats of these data. So for that you have to import Panda. If you don't have Panda, then you can install Panda using pip install Panda. So I'll install it as Panda as PD. So like I have already installed my Panda. So if I write pip install pandas, it will say requirement satisfied. So if you have not installed it, then you can install it using pip. Then you have to import another library, that is import matplotlib.pyplot, because we are using pyplot as PLT. Alright, so again this pip install matplotlib, if you write it, it will if your requirement is satisfied, then it is okay. If it is not, then it will download for you. Alright, so now I want to read my this data, this iPhone price. So Panda is having this features of so I'll write data equals to, since I have written pd.read CSV file, and then you have to give the name of the CSV file. That over here we have iPhone price. Now it can read this data. Now you want to make a scatter plot out of it. So based on version it will plot a graph. What is the price based on version, what is the price. So let's plot a scatter plot for this. So plt.scatter, and then you have, it will take data and scatter plot between what, that is between version as well as between the price. So you will write version, and again you have to write data, and you have to give the price. All right, now the last line is plt.show. so if I run this file, it will show me graphical formats of that thing. See, 1 version, 2 version, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you can see this is almost a linear line. It is not actually a linear line, but we can predict that it is the prices are increasing linearly. So basically machine learning model is all about predictions. So the better the data you have, the more accurate the data you have, the better predicted outcome it will give. And it is again, it is not the exact outcome, it is a predicted outcome based on the data. So this is showing that the graph of iPhone price is going linearly, so that is increasing linearly. So I'll close this. This is just for showing you how you can do it. So I'll comment it out. I don't want to plot this. Basically our main aim is to use the machine learning model for making predictions. So for that you have to predict, you have to import one one more file, that is from sklearn dot linear model, because it is linear one. Import import linear regression. So linear regression is a model of machine learning. Like you have n number of models like linear regression, logistic regression, then you have decision tree classifier, random forest, k nearest neighbor, or naive bayes. So depend on that kind of data you are having, you use that kind of model. So I am using over here as linear regression model. Now what I'll do, I'll write over here, I'll just now I'll make model equals to linear regression. All right, linear regression, this is my model. Now I want to fit my data inside this model, so I'll write model dot fit. And now when you fit a model data inside it, it takes two-dimensional array. So for two dimension you just put two brackets. So and the one it will show it as the first one will be data and it is version, and the other one data which you want to fit is it is price. All right, now you want to see the model dot prediction. You want to see this will be okay. Now print you want to predict something, no? So model dot predict. So you want to predict version number, let's say 17. So iPhone 17 version will have what price? So you will run this and it will show you the price. See, $1579. Again, let's say model, I want to see model number 27. What will be the price? So it says 2296 and it keeps on increasing. So it is linearly it is increasing, and that is why I show you this matplotlib graphs, because that will you will be able to visualize the thing very clearly. So that is the most advantage of this data which you are having, to see it in a graphical format so that you can visualize the things easily. So like that you can make predictions. If some value is missing, let's say if there is the value of iPhone price 5 is missing, let's say you remove this value and then you make prediction, it will come closer to 649 somewhere. So that is all about the machine learning predictions. Again, this machine learning model depends on how accurate the data you have fed to machine based on the previous input, and those inputs are used to basically collate the output of that model. So that's all, guys. I'm done with my machine learning projects over here. In next tutorial I will see another machine learning model, and we'll come up with some other good ideas how to make some predictions regarding something else. Here it is only two columns. There are data which are produced, which are having n number of columns. There are in millions also. So processing those data accurately is a huge task. First of all, you have to clean the data, so you have to remove all the unwanted data from it, so that the prediction accuracy does not get affected. So that is the first part. So you collate the data, you then after gathering you clean the data, then you make a model, then you fit that data inside that model, then you make predictions based on those data. So this machine learning model is entirely depend on how accurate you are giving data to the machines, or basically to the models. Alright, guys, so that's all for this lecture, guys. I'll see you next time, and keep supporting us. Thanks.